Hi, this is Hot Rod at Transformers Island Online doing a video review of the Titanium War within Prowl. Kindly on loan from Ultra Steel, but available in Modelmania at the moment. Titanium figures, I don't have a lot of them. I've got two, and they're Rodimus Prime. Well, one is Rodimus and one is Menasor. Menasor is actually my wife's, but I'm not a huge fan of them. I don't generally, because I guess it's because of the line itself. It's sort of like we're just going to take a figure from here and a figure from here and a figure from here. It seems inconsistent. But for the most part, from what I've experienced of them, the quality is pretty good. Some of them are a little bit better than others. Some of them are designed a little bit better than others. But I know War Within Prowl and War Within Grimlock were two of the people really wanted to see and were afraid would never get released. So I know people were happy when this guy and Grimlock came out. It's what you'd expect of a titanium. There's plastic and a mixture of plastic and metal. Like for instance, this here is metal, but this bit here and the fists and things, or this will become the forearms and fists, is plastic. But you know, they're pretty cool all the same. Prowl here is a kind of a skiff, like a police skiff. He was sort of what I had in mind when I was doing my one of my fan fictions, of which I've done only a few. But I had a guy called him Furnace Prime, who this is kind of what I envisaged him to be, basically. But he's neat enough. You can kind of see the kind of the cop car element to it. There's not really an awful lot to say about him. He's got wings here in the back, kind of thrusters here. The front is kind of a cop car kind of look to it, with a grille and lights, with a blue dome for the window. I'm not even sure if I've got this transformed right. I didn't want to kind of be too heavy with it because it's not mine. And Ultra Steel forgot to give me the instructions. Thanks, dude. So I hope this is right. I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to be reviewing the robot. Colour scheme wise, it's the black and white that you expect with Prowl. Translucent blue here, red here on these bits that'll become missiles. Red and blue here for what I assume will be sirens on the finished robot mode. A tiny little Autobot logo with a kind of a sheriff star, which looks pretty cool. And then red on the back for some more lights. Silver on these propellers, silver on these rocket mounts, silver here, and silver on the grille and lights at the front. And that's kind of really it. Not an awful lot to say about the alt mode. It's okay. It does kind of the job, I guess. Like I said, I'm not sure I have it transformed right. It looks a bit funny to me, but some of them do. Some of the titaniums look a bit funny sometimes when they're in vehicle mode. Ultramagnet springs to mind, but you know, he's cool enough. So we'll go ahead and transform him. And there is your Transformers within War Within Titanium Prowl. He's pretty cool looking in robot mode. Everything is kind of brought together really nice colour wise. What's really nice is that they managed to keep something I loved about the original Prowl, was that the waistline here spun and locked into place. Now they've kind of kept that feature on him, which I really think is cool. It's a nice nod to the G1 toy. But he's pretty cool as far as titaniums go. He's kind of brimming with character, good, broad, authoritative looking kind of design. Colour scheme wise, it's basically the same thing. With titaniums there's very little that changes as far as that goes, because it is what you see is what you get. Titaniums usually is just flip things and stand it up, and there you go. His head is revealed here with the siren on the back. It's, you know, typical Prowl head with the red crest, yellow along the front, which is new, and he's got a silver face with blue eyes. The face is pretty good, kind of sums up Prowl pretty well. And then there's a bit of grey here on his forearms after everything is spun around, and the rockets obviously are sat up there. Posability wise, you can move those in and out, up and down, and they can rotate a little bit. They're pretty stiff too. The legs can move forward and bend. And you can actually, he holds his balance pretty well for a titanium. Usually the top half where the titanium is, they kind of fall over, but as you can see, he holds it pretty well. I would have liked this maybe to, up here, to be a bit thinner. Maybe if these kind of could separate and close over the middle chest part, these white bits, sort of like movie Bumblebee, if they could have closed in more, because he just seems a bit broad along the top. But it's not as ugly as I thought it looked when I saw the pictures online, because I did think it looked absolutely horrendous, and it's really not. It looks pretty cool, and because the midsection twists for the transformation, you actually get a little bit of additional posability out of him in that respect. So he is what you see, really, you know. If these had been more like kind of an accordion that you could swing them down and they just sat over the shoulders, again, that would have been a little bit nicer aesthetically, but it's not that bad, and he's certainly not one of the kind of weaker titaniums out there. He does look pretty cool. So for a review score, I would go with a 3.5 out of 5. If you're a Prowl fan, you could put this up to 4, because it really does look good. In that respect, it looks like Prowl. And this is the only titanium you're really going to kind of get of the War Within design of Prowl, which was a very nice design. So yeah, and as I said, Modelmania have him in stock at the moment. I believe he's on sale as well. So if you take yourself off down there, you should be able to get him. He is pretty cool. Okay, that's it. Alright, take care, bye.